Guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the absolute best trading routine for swing trading stocks. Whether you're a beginner, full-time trader, you need a good trading routine to help set you up for the week ahead. So we're going to be talking about what I've done over the past 7 years. So make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe, and if you guys want to elevate your trading game, check out our school because you guys can get 51% off by using code TRADER. We have private live streams, quizzes, lectures, a group chat. We talk about how to set up your scanners, our strategies, our approach, entries. It's like a college class. So make sure you guys check it out. And we have an awesome sale going on for 51% off. Code TRADER. So hit that like button, check out our school. And guys, let's jump into this. So like I said, having a good trading routine is by far one of the best things a new trader can do and already a full-time trader can do. The reason why I say that is this can help separate you from other traders. It'll help you be more prepared, understand what's going on in the market. You guys can scan for opportunity, but overall, just knowing as much as you can, right? The more you learn, the more you earn, and you're the result of your actions. So if you're somebody that's unprofitable and you go, oh, well, maybe I'll find a stock to trade, or yeah, and then you complain about not being profitable. Well, yeah, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. You're not putting in the work. You're not doing as much as you can and what you need to do, right? It's always like, I always think of it like, it's like a football team, right? It's like a Super Bowl game. You know, the teams need an offensive playbook, defense. If things are going right, they can do this. If it's going wrong, they can do this. The stock market and trading is the exact same thing, guys. So, all right, so let's actually turn to the computer here and see our trading routine. So the first thing that I do is I always look at stocks we're holding. Now, a variety of these stocks here are more just taking advantage of the sell-off, right? Like Meta. Even if we look at like that hourly chart, we really haven't seen that breakout here that we're hoping for, where you guys can see, our entry point for a breakout would be at like 603. But the reason why we got in is it found some nice hourly support down here, right? So we got in low, seeing if we can get that breakout going higher. Now, with some of these like Meta, VU, even QQQ, but QQQ is definitely more of a breakout approach, and we'll show you kind of why. Visa, Amazon, and Google, we're averaging down as they sell off. It really helps you develop a good average price for your shares. So let's talk about here QQQ, which is a ETF here that's really following our approach. So before we ever place a trade, we want to know as much as we can about the stock, and we want, to have a checklist. So the first thing on my checklist here is upward trend. So with QQQ, we have this beautiful, beautiful upward trend, and that's exactly what we see here, right? As you guys can kind of see, we have really nice support here. If we go ahead and just continue to draw this out, we have really, really nice support here on this trend line. So you guys can see it hits it, we have buying pressure, hits it, we have buying pressure, recently sold off down to that point. So there is a support line going there. The next thing I want to look at here is going to be so we have an upward trend, we have support on the trend line. We understand where the moving average lines are. The next thing here is the RSI. The RSI was trading for a 26, and the last time it was trading for a 26 was back in this range where we saw great move. So now here, do you just place the trade? Well, no. You want to look at some sort of time frame, another time frame. So right now I'm using the daily. I'll often use like that hourly. And this is the breakout approach we've seen, right? Where it hits this general trend line here, minimum of 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping an alert above this trend line. So if it pops up, we can be notified and be prepared. And now here it popped up, rallied up. It formed some new resistance here, near and around here. And it does have what looks like some new support in this range. So ideally here, we would buy down here, sell up here. But since we're already in because of that trend line breakout, our average cost is near and around the 472 mark. So we're up on this one pretty good, about $8 a share. So this one here is looking really, really good. So after you go through and you plan out trades and entry points and all of that basic stuff, opportunity is by far one of the best things a new trader can do. This is another stock here that carried a bunch of potential. I left it on the watch list to kind of show you guys here how it looks. Stock on an upward trend, sold off down to that 200-day moving average line, which is a heavy support for the stock. It was super undervalued on that RSI. It was trading for a 24. And the last time it was trading for a 24 was all the way back in mid 2023, where we saw it go from 278 all the way up to 378 in about a month span here. So now it's sold off, hit that 200-day moving average line. We had that beautiful trend line breakout here, as you guys can see. Trend line breakout like such. So going ahead and removing that, keeping our alert just above that trend line, popped up, and now it's rallying up. So this is a fantastic play. This is what we look for. The reason why we did not take a trade on this is I wanted to get in on other opportunity like VOO, Meta, Visa, all these other icons here. So definitely one that has been really, really looking good. But all right, going back to the list here, the next one here is Garmin, GRMN. Looking at that daily, you guys can see it hit that blue line, which is the 90-day moving average line. It's seen it in the past as support here, right? Hit it buying pressure. Even in here, it hit it. We had a good move going up. So now here we're on this general downward trend here. If we remove these moving average lines, we can see this beautiful trend line just like this here. So now here what we got is we're going to throw an alert just above this, near and around the 211 mark. If it pops up, there could be an opportunity. Next one here, Procter & Gamble. This one here, looking at some moving average lines, what looks like heavy support here on that red line, which is that 200-day moving average line. Sold off from 179 all the way down to lows at 164. RSI is at a 40. The hourly, if we go ahead, and what's cool about the hourly is we can find some resistance. What looks like that 50-day moving average line on that 2-hour time frame. So we're going to actually throw an alert above that because, for breakouts, it's not only just trends, it also could be a moving average line. So throwing an alert above that is awesome and something you should be doing. Next one here is ticker symbol GILD here. Looking at that daily time frame, sold off down to that 50-day moving average line. Hit it in the past as support several times. And even here, looking at that hourly, that 2-hourly candle, you guys can see just that general downward trend here. So now for that trend line breakout, we would want to get in near and around the 108 area. Getting in at that 108, setting alert above 104 for a push up to 119 would be the play. So if pops up to, there, keeping our stops a little bit below that wick at 104 for target up here at 119 is about a 2-to-1 risk and reward, which is decent, but definitely one we would see for a play here. Then we got USFD here. This one here, looking at that daily time frame, sold off down to that 200-day moving average line. We're actually going to delete that here. We could see a move, but looking at that hourly, you can see where we have these larger spreads, but the breakout would definitely be above that 200-day moving average line. Then we got SKT here. SKT, looking at that daily, this one here is a 200-day moving average play. It's at a 36 on the RSI, good upward trend. We're riding that 200-day moving average line trend as resistance. So throwing an alert above that, you guys can see it hit it several times, establishing that resistance there. So, and this is what being a trader is all about, right? Could see a move from here to here, just setting these alerts, going in and looking for opportunities. So play like this, right? This one here, well, looks like it's kind of flattening out. So we could see some nice support in this range, keeping your stop loss just below it for a possible push up to 18. VNT here, let's go ahead and look at that daily, see how it looks. Popped up a whole bunch, sold off down to that 90-day moving average line. Could see a move from like $7.85 up to $12. Then we got IAG, which is another one here that hit that move. Another an example play. So yes, Trading's very, very boring. A lot of people think that, these massive successful traders, what they do is they sit on a beach in Costa Rica drinking margaritas, margaritas, and they just don't trade. They don't scan opportunity. Most successful traders that I personally know, they make money off consistency and understanding the game. And what I mean by that is if you guys make a whopping 3%, okay, 3% per month, you are in the top 5% of all traders in the entire world. So yeah, with a small amount of money, 3% is not much, but as you compound it, that 3% adds up, adds up, adds up. So that's what a full-time successful trader does. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you did, smash that like button, check out our school, and don't forget, you guys can sign up with Moomoo, which is the broker I've been using and I absolutely love. So check it out down below, up to 30 free stocks just to sign up. So yeah, it's worth it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, everybody.